Welcome to today's edition of Challenge the Academy. We refer to them as CTAs. One of our users, Spire users, recently contacted us and asked the following question. I want to prevent customers from charging on account. I've tried using alerts and customer terms, and they don't fully prevent an employee from allowing a customer to charge goods. Please help me crush the chaos. Well, actually, I added that last piece, crush the chaos. But there is a very easy way to prevent a customer from being able to charge on account and from preventing your employees from having to determine whether or not they should be able to. So if you have permissions to be able to control the customer accounts, what you can do, you could go in on an individual basis. We're here in my Flourish Management Consulting HVAC demo company that we use. And I could go into my customer profile and then my billing tab. And within this tab, in the credit limit section, this is where we assign credit or prevent credit. So in this particular case, I would set the customer to no credit, and you can see that the value is 0. This is the default that was created by the system when the customer was set up. Now let's look at a customer who has a credit limit, and we just want to check to see somebody who has a credit limit over here. So I'll just sort on my credit limits and find a couple of people here. So we'll take this person. Now, Alexander has been granted credit, and sometimes what happens is somebody has credit and they haven't been able to manage that properly, so you want to eliminate them from charging anymore. In that particular case, you can change your limited credit to back to no credit, and you can see now that that's set at 0. So let's save Alexander, just save that, and I'm going to go into a sales order right now and use Alexander. You can see that his available credit is 0, even though he has an AR balance. So obviously, it's going to show the balance that he does owe, but it means that he no longer has credit available. In this particular case, if I were to go in and choose a product, I'm going to sell him something that we have on stock, so I can actually flow through to an invoice. And I'll say that he's getting 6 of those. And when we go to invoice, I do need to put in a territory. That's a setting that I have. So just invoice this, no freight, that's fine. And when I come down here to invoice, you can see that on account is not even an option. So he would need to provide one of these payment methods. Another interesting way to approach doing your credit management is if you had, let's just say, for example, that I have some folks and their average days to pay, maybe we're starting to get to the point where their average days to pay. Oh, well, in this case, we don't have a lot of data in this database. But if you did say their average days to pay is well beyond what you're comfortable with, what you could do in that situation, or there could be other parameters. Perhaps there is a group of customers that you want to change their credit terms. You don't want to go into every individual one. This highlights the capabilities of the group edit in Spire. So I could select all these different customers. I want to change them, and I'll use my pencil with all of those customers highlighted. Gives me a group edit function, in which case I could set credit limit, no credit, and say OK. Now all of these customers would be changed to have no credit. So that's just one simple way that you can use Spire to make sure that your business runs with less chaos so you can be more sustainable and successful. Call us if you have an issue you want us to address.